Russ, I understand your team has created a white paper on Canada as a competitive nation. What's the essence of that white paper?
Well, John, we have a budget coming up next couple of months or so, and we think there might be an opportunity for seeing something actually happen. There's been discussion for 2 or 3 years now with this government that the innovation gap has to be addressed, that a way to address it has to be found. So what we have done is talk to a lot of people and eventually produce a discussion paper, which we call a white paper, and used the social media net that CATA has to see what people thought about it. In that paper, we really are calling for leadership, a model for leadership. We have a huge number of programs out there right now, overlapping, some very good ones. Each one has a constituency. Frankly, most have some detractors out there that we hear about, but frankly, they're also all very interesting and useful programs. But there's so many of them. So the issue is not programs. To us, what came out of the discussions, the issue is rationalization of all of this infrastructure into an efficient, coherent process and program.
Russ, I understand that you've had some key meetings to advance some of the messages of this white paper. Can you just bring us up to date on the nature of those meetings?
Yes, John. We've had an opportunity to meet with officials of Industry Canada, PCO, and Finance, and to discuss the evolution of the white paper into a set of budget recommendations. We have focused on the idea that I just mentioned in the previous update to you, that there needs to be leadership, that the first priority is get to a system that allows for and demands of the bureaucracy and all of us leadership, input, and focus on finding solutions.
Russ, if we look at 2012 as a timeline, what's your plans for actually advancing and having these recommendations adopted by the community? So give us a picture of 2012.
Well, we need the budget out, and what we want to see in the budget is a plan, a process in which we can input and which moves away from the status quo to a new system. Our intention is either to promote that system working and work with people to find ways of putting it together, or to become very strong advocates for the change and shifting away from the status quo if it does not happen with the budget. Secondly, the SR&ED program is not going away. We've talked about over the last year the issues around it. We are talking to senior officials about the program. There is new guidance that they are issuing and discussing right now, which is vague and unclear, and we are promoting a discussion that provides the clarity needed to make that program work.